What's going on, guys? This is Chance, and I am back with another gameplay for you guys today. And this time we are kicking it old school. I am doing a commentary over some gameplay I recorded in theater. This is a scrim from the other night against Stunner Gaming. Stunner consists of Swarly, Perp, Assault, and Godlike. And my team, just a reminder, is myself, Bailey Demented, Nihil, and Johnny. And we've been playing Stunner a couple nights here and there, and we've been playing really well against them. They're a good team. But a little background about this scrim. So the night we scrimmed them this series, we played pick and bands first map, and the agreement is once you do pick and bands first map, you run through the rest of them with the same bands, and you just so you don't have to waste time and do pick and bands every single map we run through. So first map, the M8 was saved, and we were using M8s and all that, and then we accidentally left pick and bands on the second map, and they went ahead and banned the M8, banned grip, and thought they were, slick or something. So we had to take them out to the woodshed here and show them who can really run a true AR. I don't even think, yeah, they didn't ban stock. Stock was still allowed, but like I said, they decided to ban M8s and grip, while the rest of us just passed our vote because we accidentally kept on picking bans on second map. So if that makes sense to you guys, for those of you that do scrim will understand. But so yeah, they decided to pull a sneaky little ass douchebag move. Excuse my language, but so we were a little upset, and we decided to turn up on them real quick on Fringe Hardpoint. And oh, another thing, they decided to use Shivas, and me and Johnny, being ICR gods, I think Johnny was using the XR2, but I showed him how to use that ICR and took him out back with that, displaying dominance. But this is a good gameplay. Just gave you guys a little bit of a background because after this match did get a little heated on Twitter. We got into it a little bit arguing, but that's what I want to do as far as this team goes. I don't want to let anyone off easy. I want to give some people some hard times. Not necessarily trying to be an asshole, but I want to make some villains, man. I'm not here to make friends. And I know my teammates have been playing long enough to understand that too, and they have the same idea as me. But yeah, you're going to see here. I go off, and we really assert some dominance on Fringe. So I'm going to talk about a couple things here. Figured, do this as a commentary over top of the gameplay, just to discuss, I guess, my initial thoughts on Black Ops 3 competitive and what's coming in due time as far as events go, team-wise goes, and all that. So let's start with initial thoughts. Black Ops 3, it's great. Compared to AW, anything could have beat AW out. Didn't have the best year, as hopefully most of y'all know, in AW. It was kind of a wash for me ever since the beginning. And it kind of gave me a lot of bad rep going into this game. A lot of people look at me as I just go to events to party and not take things serious, which isn't true at all. I mean, it's true a little bit because I just never had any luck in AW. And I guess overall I just never could find a team that was good enough and got through open bracket. But this game is different. I have a completely different outlook. The drive is back on this game. Another thing about AW is I was working a lot. The schedule was rough. I was working full time, working a lot of night shifts, so I was missing a lot of primetime hours of scrimming, and was able to change my work schedule around for this and got some morning shifts and cut my hours a little bit back. So things are looking all right, and I'm telling you, it's a different team, and everyone I think doubts Nihil as well, but I trusted Nihil going into this game. I've teamed with him enough. I know how he is. I know when he's ready to take things serious, and I knew coming into this game he was. And I'm really excited because we're all out here grinding, all four of us, and it's going to pay off eventually. And that's how you get better. You put in as much time as you can, make sure you're improving every single day, learning from losses, and just making sure you have a good time because this game is great. Like I said, anything's better than AW. This is awesome. I'm really excited for this year. No first open event has been announced. They announced the LAN qualifier for the invite-only teams, and I don't believe they have yet to announce the date for the online qualifier for Season 1, or Stage 1, or whatever they call it, of the World League, but I hope that's coming soon, because we're, I guess, a week or so out of the LAN qualifier, and I'm sure the online qualifier isn't going to fall too far behind that, so I'm hoping soon we get a date for the weekend that's going to be held. And how about a rule set? That's another big topic. A rule set. A set rule set has yet to be announced. I know there's been Reddit posts that Vaughn has posted and keeps on updating as far as the rule set they are going to have at the qualifier and for Season 1 of the World League. And I know it's pretty out of the box. There's only a few base bands, which makes sense, but I know a lot of people, including myself, a lot of pros as well, want a couple more base bands, and I think this game will be perfect, even better than it already is. But I don't think Vaughn and Activision and Treyarch and all them want to do that, because they want to keep it as out of the box as possible. Because I mean, it runs well, because we've been playing with a bunch of rules where we played with everything allowed, and we played with a lot of base bands as far as wagers go. Different sites, UMG has a couple of their own rule sets that we play on, and there's a lot of different variations right now, and it kind of sucks because everyone wants to practice the same rule set, so we can learn how the game's actually going to play on the actual rule set for events. But who knows when that is going to be released and announced, but it has to come soon, because I know for damn sure I want to be as best prepared as we can be for the online qualifier, and that would be great. But yeah, this game's great. Hardpoint's great. We finally played some Uplink and CTF yesterday for the first time. Those flowed pretty well. I know people have been saying there's some issues with CTF as far as camping goes and playing slow defensive 3 AR 1 sneak gameplay, but it was alright when we played it. We only played a couple maps against the team, and Uplink I think worked pretty well. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was just a different change of pace. Hardpoint's great. It's definitely back to having to rotate as a team, rotate early. It's definitely got that Black Ops 2 feel to it again, which is important. Everything about it's just amazing. Having a great time. S&D feels great. S&D's back to more of a conventional style. It feels good again. The only issue with S&D is on the other rule sets where you don't play specialist drafts and pick and bans. You run into 4 overdrives, and it pretty much becomes an 8 overdrive lobby where every single player uses overdrive, and it's cancer because you never know when somebody's going to pop that overdrive and hit a rush, and it's almost every round after 3-4 rounds, and it kind of gets annoying, but that's alright. That's only for wagers. We're hoping once they get that set rule set, they'll have that site wide on almost every site. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts. I'm hoping they announce the first open event soon. I know it's not going to be until after the new year. I'm sure it's going to be UMG, and it's going to be a good year. I think depending on that first tournament, we'll be able to tell as far as competition-wise, rule set-wise, gameplay, and how audiences are going to react to it. But all the pieces are there. It's just got to all come together and be put together, and I think it's almost put together. It's just a matter of time till we get on LAN, and couldn't be happier that's back on PlayStation. Everything's running great. A few issues with the servers here or there, but what are you going to do about that? So in the gameplay, I'll end the commentary talking a little bit about the gameplay as we round down here. I'm lapping streaks, like I said, just breaking the hills with lightning strikes. And you're going to see here, play a little peek spot here in Tin Alley. You're going to see I'm going to pull out my Annihilator after this first kill here, and easy reads on them hitting this hill. But this is a tough hill in Fringe. There's a couple different ways to play it, and that's great because we're still trying to figure out the best ways to break hills, push out hills, manipulate spawns. So you're going to see here, we're going to try and flip them as quick as we can to make sure we can get the grandma spawns early enough in the rotation, because grandma is money hill in this. It's all about holding spawns. You see, we give up We give up Tin Hill for the last 20 seconds just to secure our spawns or grandmas because we know we can afford to give up that time. I call them a Cerebus and lap streaks again to help them out and make sure, like I said, we hold these grandma spawns back silos because that's going to be game. We know we're going to get this, lock it up, and get these last 20 points here. But yeah, ICR, great gun. I dare teams to ban the M8 grip, whatever they have to do to stop me and Johnny. We work well together, and you know what? It's funny. Teams think, oh, we're going to ban the M8 and ban grip and all that, but it doesn't matter. I don't need it. I prefer the ICR, obviously. Well, not obviously, but anyway, because it reminds me of an ACR, MW2, MW3, and it feels good, kills quick, and I'm only going to imagine what it's going to do on land. So, last couple points here. Still have a lightning hailstorm. I don't even think that gets used, but you're going to see I in the game here. Nice little 44 bomb, I believe. 44 kills, 22 deaths, 10 defends, minute 19 of hill time, and we wrap it up there on Fringe Hardpoint. But I hope y'all enjoyed. This is an old school commentary over gameplay. Getting a new Elgato HD 60. Just got a brand new Logitech webcam. Stream should be going live soon. Hopefully getting an org soon and announce something. So make sure you follow us on Twitter, subscribe, and like the video, guys. Appreciate you watching, and I'm out. Peace.